Hello everyone, and welcome back to Toro Models. Today it's a bit of a review and unboxing for this one, the Trabi 601 S Rallye from AK. Now I tripped over this looking at all the tools on AK's website, and I was very interested in this kit in particular. Not necessarily because it's a car, although I do a lot of car kits because I like doing engine detail, but because this guy is in 1/35 scale, which is quite rare for any kind of vehicles. Most vehicles are 1/24, as you guys know. So having something at 1/35 is very interesting indeed to me in particular, because I do a lot of post-apocalyptic dioramas. I'm always looking for vehicles or anything that's unusual, and most of the time the vehicles are the 1/24, so it's not going to work for the accessories and the figures I want to use. Whereas this guy at 1/35, very interesting indeed for me. So I think several of these kits are going to probably find their way into dioramas over the next few years. So let's have a look at the actual packaging itself. So you get an exploded view there. You get the interesting different I guess liveries which you can have on this guy, which depending on which era you want to build this one to, because it's all East Germany of course. But you get a couple of 1987, 1988 and a 1989 version, if that floats your boat. So let's have a look at this guy in a bit more detail. So let's do that. Put the details aside. Interestingly, they put it in a box with some foam, which is very nice indeed to keep this thing rattling around and damaging the parts. Never seen that before, but well done AK for taking the time to do that. We'll leave that there. So let's put these guys aside for a second, and we'll have a look at the instructions, which are very detailed indeed. A nice glossy set of instructions. I say it's not a complex kit by any means, but yeah, very nice with the instruction set. Let me show you. Let me show you a page. Let me show you the first one. I'll get all of that into shot. If I can move that back a little bit, and I'll move back as well. You can kind of just, in fact, if I angle it, that's probably easiest. If I angle it, that's right. I'm trying not to get the light bounced off. You can see what the first page actually gives you in the instructions, which are very nice indeed. Then I want to whisk through to the end and show you, various paint jobs which you guys can apply, and indeed I can apply to this. Let me just try and angle that so it doesn't get in the way of the light. As you can see, very complex some of the livery on these things, but it's extremely well put together, and the usual stuff that you would expect from this kind of kit. Yeah, that's very nice indeed. Okay, let's have a look at the main bodywork itself. Can I get this open? Yes, I can. I don't need a knife for these, which is very nice indeed. I'll just let's have a look at the bodywork itself. So this is 1/35 scale. So that's the little body shell itself. Yeah, upper body shell. I'll look at the chassis in a sec. But very nicely detailed, I must admit. Anyway, so at this scale, which is unusual to see a vehicle at this scale. So normally they're 1/24. It's very nice to see panel details there, the recesses on the window frames as well, even the vent detail there. You can see that, which is very nice indeed. That's extremely well moulded, which was that bag there. The tires are fine. So the rims have been. That's interesting. Have they 3D printed the rims? Let's have a look. That looks to me like a 3D print. Yes, indeed it is. So they've 3D printed the rims for the rubber tires. and done an extremely good job of the details. You can see in fact the end there. If you look at the rivet detail, very nice indeed. And also, they've done some badge detail as well. My sheet and t-shirt, yeah, some badge detail as well. So very impressed with the level of detail so far on this guy. So let's have a look at the chassis. Let's have a look at that first. Yeah, that's very nicely moulded. And they've taken the time to put interior detail on the doors as well. Look, you can see that these two, very nice indeed. It's the actual detail they put onto the doors themselves. Because often I try to build these things maybe with an open door, that kind of thing. Well, they've actually already put the moulded detail on it. Normally, you might have to even build this from scratch with this detail, so it would not be bad. Because a lot of 1/24 scale cars are moulded with their doors shut, of course. But that's nice to see that detail. Absolutely. Excuse me. Dashboard. I thought the dashboard is very basic, but the detail is absolutely there. Yeah, clear parts as you would expect. Now let's have a look at the main sprue, which has all the other detail. If I can find where the bag opens, which is, I can grab hold of it. There it is. There we go. Let's have a look. Very good detail on the shocks and on the body detail as well, which is very nice to see. Extremely good to see. So let me show you that sprue. Let's back up a little bit just so you can see that. Yeah, make out the detailing again on some of these parts. It's very nice indeed. So the shocks over here are quite nice. They've done an extremely good job with the detail. So not a massive amount of parts on this one, but it does go to. I think it's going to go together very well indeed. Always a bit concerned about panel lines on some of these parts, but they look very nice indeed. It's been put together extremely well. Yeah. That's the pedals for the interior. That's very nice indeed. Yes. So that's all the sprues. Very nice indeed. I say not used to building a car at this scale, so that's going to be interesting as well. If that's going to be quite challenging or not. So let me just show you the upper bodywork again. Yeah, very tough. It's tiny. Yeah, but that's going to be interesting putting this one together. Right. So let's have a look at the decals. Just look extremely colourful, depending on which era you want to go for. But they're very well put together, as you'd expect from Cartograph. So show those in more detail. Those are the options that I would say this is all explained in minute detail in the instructions as we saw earlier. So you do have an obvious choice with the era you want to build these to. Obviously for me, I'm not that concerned about that, because I'll probably use it, as I say, I'm going to probably wreck this and got untold damage to it for some dioramas I want to use. Although I may do maybe an era based diorama. There's a few things I have an idea about which this would fit in quite nicely. But I say most of the time I'm probably going to get a lot of these kits and then just wreck them, because also I want to do some post-apocalyptic stuff. But very nice decals. So yeah. Interesting one from AK. Yeah, I'll be very interested to see why they picked 1/35 scale. I'm glad they did. Absolutely, it lends itself beautifully for the kind of things I do. and I've built a few of these cars in 124th as well, which are quite interesting. But never seen a sort of package like this, so very interested in seeing these. As a side note, also, because this kit came out fairly recently. I've been seeing a lot of news about a figure set. There's a couple of figures which will be available hopefully by the time you watch this. I'm not when they're going to come out. Saw them on a couple of model making news sites. They're from a company called Mantis Miniatures. So they're creating a couple of figures just for this kit, again in 135th scale. Again, a lot of figures you see for car kits are in 124th, of course, which obviously won't fit, which I guess is Mantis's thinking. But at least on the images and the renderings I've seen, the images do look, the figures do look extremely good. So I may get those as well. And if I do, I'll come back to you and give you an update on what the figures look like. As I say, they're from Mantis Miniatures. I had a look at their site a few days ago, and they weren't showing yet. So I think the stuff I'd seen on various of the websites were just obviously press releases about what's coming soon. But I'll keep you updated on that when I have the news. So again, that's the Trabi 601 S Rallye from AK in 135th scale, which might be something that you guys might want to tackle either as the kit itself, so with these new figures coming, or as part of maybe alternative dioramas, which you guys might want to create. As always, guys, if you can, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to make sure you keep up to date with what's happening on the channel when new stuff appears. As always, if you have any questions, any queries, do come back to me. And of course, keep on modelling.